Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. Yeah, great. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. Log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from scroll down to grade 10 math and then there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter logic. The lessons we're going to cover today are identify hypotheses and conclusions, counter examples, conditionals and negotiations. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can. So here I'm on the chapter grade 10 math, the chapter we're on right. What is the hypothesis in the conditional statement? If Jenny is serving an apple pie, then she is serving a dessert. She is just serving a dessert. If A and then B, the A part is the hypothesis. So that means, okay, let's just start with test questions. What is the hypothesis in this conditional statement? If 7y minus 5 equals y equals 2. So the hypothesis is 7y minus 5 equals 9. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the hypothesis in this conditional statement? If Jenny is serving an apple pie, then she is serving a dessert. Jenny is serving an apple pie is the conditional. Option number one is the correct option. What is the conclusion in this conditional statement? If a quadrilateral has no right angles, then it is not a rectangle. The conditional is the quadrilateral is not a rectangle. Option number one is the correct option. What is the conclusion in this conditional statement? The conclusion is her child sleeps in a crib. Option number two is the correct option. What is the hypothesis in this conditional statement? The animal lives on land. Okay, you can complete the lesson. Self later today. Okay, the next lesson is counter examples. Let's just start with the next lesson. Which of the following is a counter example for this conditional statement? If a student is taking notes, then he or she is not using a pencil. If student is taking note, then he or she is using a pencil. Counter examples that makes the hypothesis true and the conclusion false. So hypothesis is true and conclusion is false. So Joseph, who is taking notes using a pen? Let's just start with the test questions. Which of the following is a counterexample for the conditional statement? If a sport involves hitting a ball, then it requires a racket. So for the counterexample, the hypothesis must be true, conclusion is false. So which is the correct option? So, which sport thing a ball? The conclusion must be false. If a sport involves a hitting a ball, option number two is the correct option because golf does not require a racket. Which of the following is a counter example for the conditional statement? If a pet is a small, then it is a kitten. That is a hamster. It is small. Which of the following is a counter example for this conditional statement? If a number is odd, then it is spelled with a odd numbers, right? 45 is an odd number, but it is not spelled with the letter N. So, okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is conditionals. Is the following conditional true? If D is less than equal to 4, then D is less than 8. D is less than equal to 4, then D is less than 8. So D is less than equal to yes, that true it is. Yes, true it is. Let's just start with the test questions. Is the following conditional true? If f is greater than or equal to 5, then f is greater than true it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is the following conditional true? If r is less than equal to 8, then r is less than equal to 6. False it is. Is the following conditional true? If a polygon has more than 3 solids, then it is a quadrilateral. True it is. If a polygon has more than 3 sides, then it is a quadrilateral. The conditional is false because a pentagon is a counterexample. Okay. Is the following conditional true? If a number is not divisible by 4, then it is not divisible by 2. Number is not divisible by 4, then it is not divisible by. Yes, it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is negation, sorry. What is the negation of the following inequality? Negative f is less than equal to negative 7. Of the inequality is not less than equal to negative 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is negative f is greater than negative 7. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the negation of the following inequality? F is less than equal to 6. So the negation is f is greater than 6. Option 1 is the correct option. That is f is greater than 6. What is the negation of the following inequality? Y is greater than 5. So the negation is y is less than equal to 5. Option number 1 is the correct. What is the negation of the following inequality? There is the option F and R. W is greater than equal to 4. So the negation is W is less than 4. Option number is the correct option. What is the negation of the following inequality? Negative d is greater than equal to negative 8. Negative d is greater than equal to negative 8. So the correct option is negative d is less than negative 8. Option number 2 is the correct. What is the negation of the following inequality? That is m is greater than equal to 6. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the negation of the following inequality? M is less than 6. That is m is greater than equal to 6. What is the negation of the following inequality? N is less than 9. So the negation is n is greater than equal. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math, chapter chapter we are working on is logic, the less conditionals and negation. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the test questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye.